What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. It would appear that Kanye West is going through it. This is a man that does have his mental health issues, and so it's something that I kind of want to cover carefully. And one side of the aisle, obviously the one that disagrees with the things that he is currently saying, obviously pointing at, oh, well, he's just having a mental health crisis, blah 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 blah, and maybe that's true. Some of the things he's saying obviously is not that just not okay. But some of the other things he says when he's going through these phases, I'll say, because I don't know if he's actually having a manic episode or not. I mean, people on the internet seem to think they know. I don't know that. But certainly when you start talking about entire groups of people, saying that it's they're in control of everything, there's going to be a lot of reaction to that. There's going to be a lot of online pushback. And this morning, I guess late this morning or yesterday, Kanye West has basically been suspended from Twitter and Instagram, and Hollywood's, having a little melty pants. To Kanye West's Instagram and Twitter accounts restricted after criticism over anti-Semitic posts. Now, if you saw Kanye last week with his White Lives Matter shirt and stuff like that, you kind of figured there was something, there was something coming. When he has these White Lives Matter stuff, I figured, okay, he's going to have an album drop or something. He just knows how to get the media's attention. But now they've both been restricted and content was deleted by Meta, saying that the news follows a week of controversy that kicked off mass condemnation over his White Lives Matter shirt, which, whatever, I don't care about that, at his fashion show in Paris. Repeatedly violating the platform's policies and breaking its rules may result in restricting an offending user from posting, sending DMs, or commenting. It's unclear what content West posted that led to the specific restriction or deleted content, or for how long it will be in place. The restriction came on the heels of a reported exchange between the rapper and Diddy that users deemed anti-Semitic. The post had been deleted early in the week. Diddy criticized Kanye West for the shirts as he presented in Paris. American Jewish Committee issued a statement following the reported exchange between West and Diddy. Kanye West has had a streak of rants this week that is remarkable even by his standards, the statement reads. Ye needs to see that words matter, especially vicious anti-Semitic comment that recently surfaced on social media. If he wants to have any credibility as a commentator on social issues, let alone as a musician, maybe he can start by figuring out how to make a point without fomenting hatred of Jewish people. West, of course, responded on Instagram the restriction by hopping on Twitter for the first time in nearly 2 years to taunt Meta and call it Zuckerberg. Look at Mark, West wrote, sharing a photo of them, the two together. How are you going to kick me off Instagram? I believe he also said he used to be my N-word or something like that. However, West's Twitter rant wasn't incident-free either. On Saturday night, in response to an article that West called anti-Semitic, the rapper wrote, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jews. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. Soon after, Twitter removed the tweet citing guideline violations. Now, that is saying a lot. I don't know, at what point, Kanye's just saying stuff like this for, because he's going to be marketing something. I think the way that his brain works is different than a lot of ours. It's part of the reason why he's been so successful making music. I can't say that I'm a Kanye West music fan. I don't really like rap music. I like some of it, but very little. But that said, I don't know, how a regular person's brain comes up with, to be such a prolific artist like he is. That said, I think you have good with bad when, it's like an affliction almost. It's like Elon Musk's brain. It's probably why he's friends with Elon. Despite being welcomed back by his potential Twitter owner, Elon Musk, on Sunday morning, West's account was locked due to a violation of Twitter's policy. A company spokesperson told Mediaite West's Twitter remains publicly visible. He just can't go to DEFCON 3 now. The Instagram restrictions, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, then you have people in Hollywood, of course, making it all about them, like Jamie Lee Curtis and Sarah Silverman. Like Jamie Lee Curtis, I woke up and burst into tears. Jamie Lee Curtis wells up as she blasts Kanye West for abhorrent tweet, saying she hopes the rapper and his kids get help. I mean, I didn't know Jamie Lee Curtis was Jewish. I don't know if she is Jewish. Don't care. But I'm sure this isn't really about her. You know, I mean, I think maybe recognize that Kanye West is, I don't know. You know, like, I'm not sure where his brain is at. But there are also things, and I'm not going to have any conversations about, you know, groups of people or whatever. You know, like, I'm just not. That's not the kind of stuff I talk about on this channel, and I don't really understand where it all comes from. It's beyond me. But this is not an uncommon opinion in the black community. We also saw, I mean, this is a, you know, what is it? What are they called? The We Was Kangs people, I forget what that is, Hebrew, whatever it is. Nick Cannon made some very anti-Jewish remarks. That Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver, I think it was, also did that. This is not uncommon. Now, it's not okay, though. Like, you can't just group a whole block of people together and disparage them, unless they're woke SJW idiots. But, like, you're grouping those people together about the way that they think, not the race or as, like, I don't even know if Jewish is a race. That's how, like, little I care about this stuff. I just want people to be kind to each other for the most part, and have fun and not take life so seriously. These kind of topics are a little. You can't go on Twitter and say these people are controlling everything and blah 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 blah. You just can't. Like, Sarah Silverman also spoke out on the lack of outrage from non-Jews, declaring the silence is so loud. Look, I don't know why people. I don't know. You know, like. You see John Legend, weird, all these free independent thinkers always land at the same old anti-blackness and anti-Semitism. I don't know. I don't think so. And you know, the thing, Kanye West, here's Sarah Silverman, threatened Jewish people yesterday on Twitter, and it's not even trending. I mean, look, I stand against hate against any group of people, and that includes Jewish people. You know, I don't like hypocrisy. You know, like, nobody should be above criticism because of their group. No group should be a protected class. And if you have some sort of specific criticism or whatever about that, fine. But, like, I'm not getting into the they control everything and this and that. And it's just not, I don't know. But also hearing from multimillionaire Hollywood celebrities about how they woke up in tears also isn't exactly, I don't really care. I'm sure you didn't. Kanye West then tried to intimidate Adidas executives by showing them spicy videos. So at the end of all this, he dropped a documentary called Last Week, which includes footage of a disturbing meeting with Adidas. He can be seen shoving a phone displaying a spicy video in an executive's face in an apparent attempt to intimidate him. West has an apparel partnership with Adidas since 2016, though their relationship has deteriorated as West has publicly criticized their CEO and drawn criticism for wearing White Lives Matter clothes. In the new footage, West smiles as the video plays. He got the same voice, doesn't he? Yee says, pointing at the executive. Is this a spicy movie, the man asks. West moves the camera closer to the face. He's got a Northern European accent, the executive says, noting that their voices don't sound very similar. West motions for him to look at the screen. Hey, come on, man. He tries to push the phone away. I don't know. I think that Kanye West knows, you know, people know that Kanye West has some issues going on with his brain. You know, I don't really know him personally. at times it seems like he's like, oh, he's into Jordan Peterson, or he's into being a free thinker, and he's this and this. Cool. I like this. I like him being an independent thinker. And then it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. No. And I think, whether or not you think the things he said are true, you know that you aren't saying that stuff in social media. You aren't just making blanket statements about groups of people, unless they're white people. I mean, then you can say it. Okay. But like Jewish people, no, you can't say that. You just can't. I don't care. Like, I'm not saying whether I agree or disagree with any particular statements. I'm just saying you can't. Like, just no. And Kanye West knows that. So I don't know if he's like self-destructs, if he's feeling like self-destructive and that's why he says this stuff, because he knows if he says this stuff, he'll get banned and he'll get, maybe that's what he actually wants. I don't know. This meeting with, these executives, very, very bizarre. Also a lot of these, he's started vlogging now. Most of the comments are like, this is normal. Ye is actually cool as F. WTF. I don't know. I worry about the guy. He needs help. I think this happened to him, last year sometime, where Dave Chappelle had to take him in or was looking out for him. I hope that he doesn't go too far and really, really destroy his career or his ability to speak. Sometimes having a message that you want to be heard is also about how you say things and using tact, which Kanye doesn't really, care about, I guess. And it's interesting to see how this is going to shake out. But, man, he's a wild guy. I can tell you that. He's also super successful and super rich. So there's also that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure I'll cover this as things continue to develop, and we'll talk to you again real soon.